Long-term financial independence and early retirement, FIRE, are goals that many of us are working toward, but sticking to the plan requires more than just cutting back on spending or having a high-paying job. It takes discipline, the kind of discipline that doesn't waver when an unexpected expense comes up, or when a friend invites you to yet another brunch you can't afford. What I'm going to show you are the best tools that can reinforce that long-term FIRE discipline. These tools will make sure that you don't get distracted, don't overspend, and stay on the path to financial freedom. Before we dive in, here's the key thing I want you to keep in mind. A lot of the tools I'll mention today are completely free to use. And unlike other videos you might have seen, I'm not going to recommend tools that I make affiliate commissions from. This is pure, value-packed content, so you can trust that I'm only suggesting what genuinely helps people achieve their FIRE goals. Let's start with the first tool that I think is absolutely vital for anyone on the FIRE journey: an automated budgeting system. Tracking your spending is non-negotiable if you want to stay disciplined over the long haul. One of the most effective tools I've used in my career is You Need a Budget, YNAB. What I love about YNAB is that it forces you to be intentional with every dollar. No more swiping without thinking. It's an actual process to help you plan ahead and stay on top of where your money is going. It's different from simple tracking apps because it actually teaches you a system that gets you to think long-term about your financial goals. So if you're serious about sticking to FIRE, an app like YNAB, or even something simpler like Mintu, will help you track and adjust your budget on the go. But here's where things get interesting. I've seen people use budgeting tools and still not stick to the plan. It's not because they didn't have the tool, it's because they weren't holding themselves accountable. And that brings me to the second tool I swear by: accountability partners and FIRE-focused communities. You can find communities on platforms like Reddit, Facebook, or even FIRE-specific forums. I'm talking about real people who understand what you're trying to achieve and can push you when you feel like veering off track. I've seen how life-changing these communities can be. When you have a group that's supporting you, checking in on your progress, and offering advice, you start to see that financial discipline isn't something you have to do alone. It can be something you do with others who understand the grind. That accountability factor is key for staying on track when things get tough. Moving on, let's talk about something that might sound like a small thing, but makes a huge difference over time: automating your savings and investments. The truth is, most people fail to save because they're not making it automatic. I'm talking about setting up automatic contributions to your 401k, IRA, or other investment accounts. You've probably heard of Betterment or Wealthfront for setting up automated investment portfolios. These platforms allow you to put your money on autopilot, meaning you don't have to actively think about it every month. And honestly, if you're still moving money manually every month, you're leaving things to chance. That's one less thing you'll have to worry about if you set it up correctly. Automating your contributions will let you consistently build wealth without a second thought. You might even forget about it, which is great because that means it'll just keep growing. Now, here's something I know most people won't tell you, but it's essential for long-term FIRE success: savings rate calculators. So often, we get bogged down by the day-to-day grind of managing expenses that we forget the larger picture: how much we're saving in relation to our income. Tools like Smart Assets Savings Rate Calculator or FIREcalc will help you figure out exactly how much you need to save each month based on your FIRE goals. These calculators are not just for looking at your current situation. They help you set actionable milestones. You can see exactly what happens to your savings if you change your spending, increase your savings rate, or adjust your investments. It's like looking at your financial future and seeing what needs to change to hit your goals faster. And finally, the last tool I recommend is one that many people overlook: financial independence dashboards. Tools like Personal Capital or Tiller Money allow you to see everything in one place: your budget, your savings rate, your investments, and your long-term progress toward FIRE. It's a bit like having a personal CFO. When you can see everything laid out visually, it's much harder to ignore your financial goals. It's easy to get distracted when you can't see your progress in real time, but a financial dashboard changes that. It'll keep you focused and remind you how close you are to achieving FIRE. Now here's the thing: if you're serious about reaching FIRE, you need to have systems in place that keep you accountable, help you track your spending, automate your savings, and remind you where you're going. The tools I've shared today can help you stay disciplined, and when used together, they can take you from feeling like it's all up to chance to actually taking control of your financial future. If you found value in this video and want more content like this, without any affiliate commissions or hidden incentives, hit that subscribe button. Stay disciplined, stay focused, and keep pushing toward your FIRE goals.